Back at it again. Another night. Head to my buddy's farm. And it's Friday, October 14th. Halfway through October, the temperatures are starting to drop here in western Pennsylvania. We got predicted snow for next Tuesday. Not a lot, but still snow. And some really cold temperatures coming next week. Not too bad now in the mid-60s. So we're going to go see what we get into tonight. Actually trying something very different for me during archery season. I'm going to go sit on the ground, no blind, with the crossbow. I've been, talking with Adam and his dad, and I've seen it myself. Every time I come out where I park my truck, it's at the edge of an alfalfa field, and then I walk to the back fields where the ground blind and the ladder stand are on the power line. And I've seen some deer at both those spots, but every time, and talking with Adam and Jim, they say every night too, that there's a bunch of deer that come out to this alfalfa field. And I've seen it happen to me Monday night when I was over here. Came out, had to wait 20 minutes standing there at the edge of the field for them to leave before I could get to my truck. So we're gonna go sit. I don't even know where I'm gonna sit. It's so random. I've just decided, you know what, I'm gonna go sit there. I'm not getting a ton of activity on any of my cell cameras back at the ground blind or the ladder stand. I'm seeing deer every night in this field, so why not try to go sit on the ground. Let's put the Apparition Sense Phantom Hunter to work and see if we can get it done. No blind, old school, except with a crossbow, because let's face it, I'm not trying to make this too challenging. So I will catch up with y'all in the field and see what we can come up with, because I don't even know where I'm going to sit yet. We're gonna go scout it on the fly and hunt it. Let's go.
All right, so we finally got set up. This is a pretty crazy idea, but we're gonna give it a shot. What's the worst that can happen? Spook some more deer. Oh well, I'll be back. I see a ton of deer in this alfalfa field. So I tuck back in here on the ground in a turkey chair with the crossbow, and we're gonna see where they come from and if maybe one of them will step within 40 yards. That's the plan. Decided to do it so in the night. Let's see if it happens. Let's see how bad or how awesome this goes. It's gonna be one or the other. I don't think there's gonna be a happy medium tonight. It's gonna be guts or glory. So let's rock with it and roll. the way that I wanted to, but I think I missed the shot. I couldn't get a range on it. Last range I got was 36. So let's watch it back and see what happens, but I think I messed that one up. That's what I think.
Well, that wasn't exactly how I wanted that hunt to go, but it is what it is. I really wanted that hunt to be able to go sit in the field, not knowing where I was going to sit, how I was going to get positioned, even where the deer were going to come out. I knew the deer were coming into that field, but how they got into that field, I had no idea. So I really wanted that hunt that night, but just because you have a crossbow does not mean that it's a guaranteed kill. You should still practice with it, because best I can figure, I got the dots confused in the scope. I wanted to put it in between the 20 and 30, but wound up putting it between the 40 and 50. So straight over her back it went. That deer lived to eat another day. But it is what it is. We'll move on to the next hunt.
All right, here it is. November. Time of year we always wait for, and it's 70 some damn degrees. How about that? But you know what? We're hitting the woods anyways, because you got to be in the woods this time of year regardless of temperatures. So I just got over to my buddy's farm. We've been having that big buck the last couple of weeks, staying local, getting daylight, hunted him hard last week. Still after him, hoping he comes through tonight. I'll be putting out the Apparition Sense Inferno, see if he's ready to start playing around with it. Let's get back to the stand, see if we can get it done tonight. I'll catch you guys back at the stand.
Looking for the buck that had been on the property. We had a big buck there all summer, but it was does. We had a lot of does that night. They wanted to play around and stay well out of bow range, pretty much right up until dark. And they started working their way in. We had two below us. Didn't think they were going to come up, and then all of a sudden 3 more came from the other field where the ground blind is, which actually brought those 2 up. Darton made it happen that night. Got a little bit of redemption for the one that I missed with the crossbow. And we didn't get any of the recovery footage because I shot it so close to legal light. And with that buck being in that area, I didn't really want to disturb that area. So after a shot, we got down, ran down, grabbed her, took her back to the truck. Didn't want to spend too much time in there. I was really picky on where I was going to stay and move around there, trying not to scare that buck out. But we got one on the ground, moved on to another hunt and see what it goes from there.